Hey folks, Alan Saunders, and welcome to a new thing we're trying here on the Steelers Now YouTube channel and in your podcast feed. We're calling it Steelers Morning Rush, and it is going to be in the morning and just yourself, yours truly, on most weekdays, Monday through Friday, just as a companion to what I already do in the afternoons with Zachary Smith on Steelers Afternoon Drive. This is going to be new. It's going to be different. It's going to be a little bit shorter. It's just going to be me, and I'm just going to be talking about one thing most days, probably about 5 to 10 minutes or however long it takes me to talk about whatever I have to talk about. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. If you have ideas or comments or suggestions, of course, we always welcome those. And working on some new graphics and maybe some new music, since that's a big part of our afternoon drive experience to get you guys ready for your day. We'll try to post this. We're still working on exactly what the best time is, but it'll certainly be early in the morning. And then with our afternoon drive later in the day and our after practice reports, we'll have you super covered with Pittsburgh Steelers news throughout the 2024 season. Today, I want to talk about something we did touch on yesterday's episode of Steelers Afternoon Drive, and that's Justin Fields. And I have actually talked about this before, that I am maybe nervous is the wrong word, but I see this coming with Justin Fields. And I saw it coming, and it happened already on the first day of training camp. And that is, if you watch Justin Fields highlights, you think Justin Fields is the best quarterback to ever play the game, because he is a physically unbelievable player. He has great talent, both in his athleticism and just his passing is wonderful. The deep ball, very, very good. He has an incredible arm. He can throw on the run effortlessly. It looks great. And, obviously, training camp is an environment where the full product is not available to see. You can go watch full Chicago Bears games, and you can see how those highlights are interspersed in between Justin Fields losing his team the game more often than not, with negative plays, turnovers, sacks, poor decisions. Like that was a part of the story. That's why he's in Pittsburgh. And in training camp setting, you don't get to see that. Obviously, you're not getting the whole video, and you're not even going to get to see many of the mistakes, right? I mean, us in the media are not allowed to post a video of live action plays between the offense and defensive training camp. The Steelers certainly aren't going to post videos of Justin Fields throwing it into the dirt or making poor decisions or things like that. And most people in the stands are not going to do the same thing. You're going to see, 3 or 4 highlights of Justin Fields, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. And it's really disingenuous interpretation of what actually happened on the field yesterday. Were there a couple nice balls? Yeah, absolutely. Deep ball to George Pickens, it doesn't get completed, I think was probably the best ball he threw all day yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys saw that one. I do know you saw the one where Van Jefferson catches a 7-on-7 touchdown after his cornerback fell down, and a play where he eventually finds Jaylen Warren on some kind of screen long after he would have been sacked by DeShon Elliott. This is the kind of things I'm talking about. Not only are these highlights, they're not even really highlights. Like, these are things that probably would not happen that way in an actual game. Not that defenders don't fall down from time to time, but it's not like we heap praise on quarterbacks for hitting a guy whose corner fell over. I thought Justin Fields was okay on the whole yesterday. It's not like he was awful, but he certainly wasn't good enough on the whole that I think it's the kind of performance that is going to lead to him passing Russell Wilson in the Steelers pecking order. Mike Tomlin was visibly extremely upset when on the second play of the first offensive series, they couldn't get lined up right. Like, Justin Fields and Najee Harris are going back and forth about who's supposed to be where, and they have to call a timeout on the second play. If that happens in a game, people are screaming from the stands, and now nobody sees that highlight, right? Because that's not the one that's going to go out on social media at training camp. There were some ugly decisions about holding the ball. I mean, there was a play where Alex Highsmith honestly had to get out of his way so that he avoided hitting Justin Fields, not just letting up, but oh my gosh, he's coming right towards me. Those are the kind of things that we see on the tape over and over again. And I guarantee you, as the Steelers are reviewing that practice film from yesterday, those coaches care a lot more about those negative plays than they do about the 1 or 2 highlights you may have seen. And those are the kind of things that have kept Justin Fields from being a successful NFL starter. They're the reason he was traded for a 6th-round pick to come to Pittsburgh. And if they continue, they will be the reason that he is unable to pass Russell Wilson in the Steelers pecking order. So just take what you see with a grain of salt. Listen to the people that are there. I don't think it was awful, but it certainly was not the kind of performance that should have you fired up about Justin Fields winning this quarterback job, or going and betting on the whatever it is plus 5,000 Justin Fields over 10 touchdowns this year. It was not that kind of day, and I think it stinks that the fans have to kind of parse through the crap because of the rules of what we are allowed and not allowed to do at training camp to get what the real story is. But hopefully I can help you guys do that. So I said I wanted to talk about one thing every day. That's the thing for today. If there's something you want to be the thing for tomorrow, leave it in the comments. And of course, check out myself. I'll be back here on this YouTube channel after practice today. It's Friday, and the Steelers are practicing in the morning, so I should be recording my post-practice hit about 1:30 or 2 p.m., and then we'll have the Steelers afternoon drive with myself and Zachary Smith at its familiar time slot. Hope you guys like this. If you think it's too much of me every day, just tell me, and I'll go away. If you love the Steelers content, you want me to keep it coming, let us know that too. And again, comments, suggestions. This is a new thing. I want to make it how you want it, so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and listening. And make sure you, again, subscribe, click that bell for notifications, and I'll see you later today.